There's a big right hand and suddenly the world slows down. You can see it in the trembling knees, in the helpless spin of arms cutting through the air like unbalanced helicopter blades. It's the dance no fighter ever plans for, but every fan secretly loves, the infamous chicken dance. A single punch, clean and merciless, turns a proud warrior into a marionette with cut strings. And that's what makes boxing so brutally poetic. Every jab, every slip, every ounce of control can vanish in the blink of an eye. Today, we revisit those unforgettable moments when champions lost their footing, their legs rebelled, and the arena erupted into chaos. This is boxing at its most unpredictable, where one right hand rewrites the story. In April 2013, the lights of the Alamodome glared down on two men destined for a war. Canelo Alvarez, the red-haired Mexican powerhouse, stepped into the ring to face the undefeated Austin Trout. The stakes couldn't have been higher. Fans called it the fight of the decade, and the opening rounds delivered exactly that, a chess match wrapped in violence. Trout's jab was sharp, his movement slick, and his confidence untouched. But Canelo wasn't there to play games. Each time Trout tried to control the mid-range, Canelo stalked closer, chopping at the body, breaking down the rhythm, waiting for the one opening that would change everything. By the seventh round, he found it. A single, thunderous right hand crashed through Trout's defenses, sending him spinning like a top that had lost its balance. It wasn't just a knockdown, it was a spectacle. The crowd roared, cameras flashed, and in that brief, dizzying moment, Trout's legs had a mind of their own. Canelo stood calm, knowing the mission was complete. Decades earlier, in 1986, a different kind of storm hit the ring. A 20-year-old kid named Mike Tyson, known to the world as Kid Dynamite, got his long-awaited shot at the heavyweight crown. Across from him stood Trevor Berbick, the reigning champion, arrogant and smug, thinking experience would save him from the young predator. But experience means little when the man across from you moves like a lion and hits like a freight train. The bell rang and Tyson exploded. Every punch was a declaration, every movement fueled by destiny. By the second round, Berbick's bravado had vanished, replaced by panic. Tyson's right hand landed with the force of a sledgehammer, and Berbick's body betrayed him. His legs twisted, staggered, and flailed in a surreal dance of defeat. He tried to rise once, twice, but gravity had other plans. Tyson stood above him, expressionless, as if he had just done what nature intended. That night, the crown changed hands, and boxing witnessed not just a victory, but the birth of an era. Years later, in a clash that shook Canadian boxing, Simon Keane faced Adam Braidwood in a brutal encounter that turned the ring into a storm zone. From the opening seconds, the two giants threw everything they had, trading shots with reckless fury. Each blow echoed through the arena, each exchange threatening to end the fight then and there. Keane, though, had a plan. In the midst of the chaos, he saw his moment, a sharp, precise combination that detonated like dynamite on Braidwood's jaw. The result was instantaneous. Adam's body folded and twisted, his legs wobbling uncontrollably before giving way entirely. The fans erupted, the referee rushed in, and the chaos subsided. When it was over, Keane's hand was raised high, but everyone knew the true victory was shared by the audience who had just witnessed pure, unfiltered combat magic. Then came August 2024, when the fight world found itself laughing, cringing, and gasping at a Korean parody of The Ultimate Fighter. Sayuki Tatsuki and Park Ham were supposed to entertain, but what followed became an unexpected masterclass in humiliation. At the face-off, Tatsuki played the clown, mocking and provoking his Korean opponent. He smirked, taunted, and even pretended to fix Han's skin like a rude comedian at a bad open mic. But karma, as always, keeps score. Once the bell rang, Park Ham unleashed pure vengeance. Each strike landed with surgical precision, wiping that smirk clean off Tatsuki's face. Within minutes, the arrogant showman was stumbling across the ring, his limbs flailing in panic. The crowd watched as the bully turned into a rag doll, and when Ham's hand was raised, his quiet smile said it all. The loudest barkers fall the hardest. In the late 2000s, the crowd witnessed another unforgettable clash, Sharif Bagher against Rendulo Armenta. Both fighters entered the ring with fire in their eyes, undefeated and unrelenting. From the first bell, fists flew like lightning. It was chaos, rhythm, and destruction all rolled into one. Each man threw bombs, testing the limits of human endurance. But then, out of nowhere, Sharif landed the perfect shot. A clean, brutal connection that turned his opponent's knees to jelly. Armenta's legs buckled, twisted, and betrayed him, sending him staggering across the canvas in a dizzy dance that could have been mistaken for slapstick if it weren't so devastating. The crowd stood in awe. In a sport built on precision and timing, Sharif had found the sweet spot. The one place where power and accuracy meet, and when they meet, even the strongest crumble. And then there was the night when the MGM Grand turned into the stage for one of boxing's most iconic moments. Zab Judah, a fighter known for speed and swagger, faced the cold, calculating Kostya Tszyu. From the start, Judah dominated. His jabs were poetry in motion, his footwork flawless. He was faster, sharper, and hungrier. But Kostya Tszyu was built differently. He waited, calculating every move like a sniper waiting for the perfect shot. Then, in the second round, he found it, a right hand that detonated with the precision of a lightning strike. Judah's eyes went blank, his body stiffened, and his legs betrayed him completely. He stumbled, danced, fell, rose, and fell again as if trapped in slow motion. The crowd gasped. The referee stepped in, and history was made. The image of Zab Judah's legs giving way became one of boxing's most unforgettable sights. One punch, one moment, and the world of a champion collapsed in seconds. November 2009 brought us a true David versus Goliath spectacle. In one corner stood David Haye, fast, fierce, and fearless. In the other, the colossal Nikolai Valuev, a 7-foot giant built like a mountain. Many believed Haye had no chance, that the smaller man would be crushed under Valuev's sheer size. But when the bell rang, the impossible began to unfold. Haye darted in and out, throwing sharp, stinging combinations that confused the giant. Every time Valuev tried to trap him, Haye vanished like smoke, only to reappear with another explosive strike. By the later rounds, the rhythm was clear. The giant was fading, the hunter closing in. And then it happened. A monstrous right hand from Haye landed flush, and Valuev's legs went rogue. For a moment, it seemed the giant might topple like a collapsing tower. The crowd exploded in disbelief as Haye roared in triumph. The smaller man had not only survived, he had conquered. These are the moments that remind us why boxing is more than a sport. It's theater, tragedy, and triumph combined. Every swing carries the weight of years. Every fall a story of pride and pain. The chicken dance may bring laughter to the audience. But behind every wobble and stumble lies the brutal beauty of what it means to risk everything in the ring. So, what do you think? What's the most unforgettable knockout dance you've ever seen? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed reliving these epic moments of chaos and courage, hit that like button, subscribe for more explosive boxing stories, and stay tuned, because the next big right hand could be just one punch away.